Greetings and welcome to Factorio. I'm Dgray and today we continue our entry level to Megabase, where we in the last episode just got our oil production up and running, and it is slowly but surely filling up all of our storage tanks. You can already see light oil have backed up now, very cool, and lubricant is starting to fill as well, and petroleum as well. So things are looking very good in here. In today's episode we will start to set up our stone brick production, as that is needed for a lot of things going forward. Mostly for electric furnaces and to make a lot of different things we needed then. So let's go and set that up. I think that's a good idea. Do remember to like the video. And if you're new to the channel, do remember to subscribe as well. So let's try and see if we can find a good place to do it. So what I've been deciding on is, should we do it in the same grid as our landfill, or should we make a completely new one where we have this stone being transported in? And I kind of want to do it in a new cell, as I want the trains to move things around. Why don't we just try and add one in? What if we just do it right here? Please build ourselves a new grid there. Then we'll just have the trains maybe loaded in right here, and then just drop it off somewhere up here, just to see it in action, as that is what I want to do. So let's go and get a car. Let's drive a bit to the west and get all of this hooked up. Let's go this way. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. And let's go this way. Luckily, everything will get built while we travel there. You can see our robots are already busy at work, making sure that we have everything we need. Look at all these nice things in storage. All different kind of resources. So what I want to do is that since we can't get a grid really well here, because that'll overlap with our main bus that I don't want to get rid of just yet, let's just get built to load it into this train station. I think that'll be the best way. Then we can always take this as well, loop into it if you want more throughput. So let's grab our blueprint for loading. We haven't set one up yet, so I think we should probably design one. And I want to load maybe towards the middle, as we're doing somewhere else, so we can put these on the side. I think that'll look the best. So what if we just grab you and get rid of that part? Get rid of all of you as well, be fine. Please empty out this part. And then we will use this as our starting blueprint for things, together with you, and you. Looks decent as what we need. So it can't fit in here, but it can fit in down here. But it is the blueprint we need going forward. So let's see, if we place you here, will that work? Probably, but I don't want to. So it'll be train loading 1. Didn't it get saved? Also didn't. Let's just do it one more time. I have to remember to actually save the blueprint, otherwise it will be an issue. Let's just grab this, because we know how it's gonna look, and then it shouldn't be any issue. We can't use it both places. So you line up right there. That looks good. Let's get you built. Let's get a few of these on my person. Arithmetic, give me 50. And this cider, give me 50. So I don't have to wait for all the things to get delivered before things start to build. But it's quite close nearby, and it's fine that way. You will be stone loading. Let's go grab the stone. There we are. As soon as this gets put in, we should see it work. Here comes all the items. And the only thing I'm missing is some stack inserters, so we might have to go and grab a bit to craft them. Let's see how many did we need. Quite a bit. Yeah, please fill you in. And then we'll change you to something else, because right now it's at 0. That's fine. Change you to, if stone is above 32k, you will get picked up. I think that'll be fine. And then we just need to get our balance in. As I said, I wanted to go from down here, as it looks a bit better and it takes up less room. And I think here will be a good spot for it. So you two will go away. You'll go straight. Something like that as a throughput. Balancing it out on each of these. Then we just need to get the stone in. And as I said, I'll just pick it up from over here for now. Let's see, let's get our miners. That could almost fit in one of these. That's looking pretty good. Or can we get all of it? We can. Very nice. So let's get you here and there. That should cover the entire stone patch. This will go into the one over here. I'll probably just merge it together into one blue line. You can go this way across while we fill it in. And do a double merger. We just do it like that. Yeah, and the stone from down here. Let's get it up here. It looks a bit better if we do it like that. Oh, better. It works at least. So now we have stone flowing. As soon as this gets built, we should have things delivered. As you see, if you hover over here, you can see where things are going from or where things are missing. Or at least what is missing. So that should get in. Let's jump you across then. What's a good way to jump these? That looks really good. Want you here because you want one more going in. Because that will be from the other stone patch. Because we want to hook this one up as well. Let's go and do that right away. Much smaller patch, but nonetheless something we want to grab. Let's see, that covers everything. So let's get you and you. Perfect. It's not all inside logistic range. We might have to get a few to my person. So please give me some you. We should have some in storage. If they're not all being used somewhere else. So let's hook you up as well. We'll say 1, 2 there. Here, and then the last one. Right there. You'll go down this way and hook up, because we won't have to worry about this being turned into train tracks just yet. And then you'll go down and jump in. Look at that, we already have a pretty nice amount of stone flowing. There and in. So this is filling up. That at some point will unlock on train station, making sure that the things get used. Are you all fast enough to... It seems like it's fast enough to take everything. We have some of these on the way, because we do need to fill in the rest up here. That is outside of range of our robots. We have 30, that should be enough for what we need to fill in the rest, hopefully. and get a small amount of power over here. Of course, this will get dismantled in the future. But for now, we just needed to just do things. There we are. That is consuming this desired tone patch. That is consuming the other one. And they're getting on a blue belt back to our station. That is our stone loading. Then we need an unloading one. We can just do it up here. Getting it in. And getting out what we need. Because stone bricks, that is just in a furnace. So let's just grab, let's get you clear of trees. We can just grab one of our normal blueprints, for example, or copper one. Pretty much copying all of this and having an unloading over here going in. I think that'll take the least travel distance. So what if we just copy all of you? Let's try that. Wouldn't that be possible to do? Right here. Also change you to something else. So you won't be copper loading. You'll be something completely different. And you can see now we're requesting items. Ooh, we probably don't have enough. Since our blue circuits, our blue things are lacking a bit. We might actually have enough in our inventory, so that could actually be just fine. Very, very nice. So let's get you and you. Let's place by hand. Set you to stone brick instead, just to have a ton being produced. And you will not be coal, you'll be stone brick unloading with a little stone brick icon. So now we should have, look down here, stone brick. We have stone brick unloading, we have stone loading and stone unloading. Ah, so we can actually set up the train as well for our stone loading and stone unloading, since that is also needed in our mall. Right here. So why don't we set that up? Just a single train to, or two trains to get it going. Two and one, two. So depot, inactivity, go to stone loading until full, go to depot, and active, and then go to stone unloading until empty. So that means this one will actually work quite nice now. I'll just get myself, you give me a bit of coal, I want to have some. If we actually have that and store it somewhere. Ah, we do, so I can fill these in and get them going. Then we also want, let's see, let's just get you fixed first. 1, 2. Then we also want a stone unloading here. So in theory we can just steal pretty much one of those, unless we have a better unloading somewhere. And I think we should have a better one. Loading. Don't we have a good unloading yet for raw ore? Probably not. I think the best is probably this, that we just refurbish a bit. So let's see here. Train unloading. Number 2, because I want it over here. Let's do that. Now get bit put in. Things will be good. We have some coal now. Do that. And let's send this on its merry way. And hopefully everything works as soon as we do this. That is always the fun part. Because this is fully built, that means it can load. We are missing some things up here though. And that we'll fix in just a second. I'll just go and grab ourselves some more stack inserters from our old mall. Again, one of the main reasons we have it is so we can actually do that quite easily. That'll just be called something else because we have no trains going to it. That is perfect. There we are. So let's get you hooked up. We don't need the balancer on it, to be honest. We can just take it from up here. Oh, ran out of blue belts. Couldn't fair just go with another color then. For example, let's get some red ones. Let's keep 400 as a maximum on us at all times, because that can be requested from our mall. So while that is getting requested, I'll just go to our old mall, pretty much over here, and pick up our stack inserters. So I'll back in just a second. So I just went and got ourselves some new stack inserters, among other things, so we should be able to get the rest of this built and set it up for business. So in this one, we want to deliver just normal stone. We'll just be a stone. Here's this one first. If stone is less than 8k, you will request more. And you'll just say, let's see, stone unloading. Perfect. These are both standing by the depot with nothing in them because this one has not filled up with stone yet. So it almost has, so you'll activate in about 1000, meaning we'll start to request trains. There we go, output signal 2L. Here goes train 1 and train 2. Getting all of this hooked up. That's looking very, very good. So now we'll start to deliver stone to our mall. We'll start to deliver stone to our brick factory up here. And to be on a merry way. Let's just use just red because it is quite expensive with the blue ones and it's not really needed yet. Do it to here at least. There. Here. Here. And there we are. So that will give us stone bricks in. That will slowly unload as needed. Let's get the rest of you built. Go my minions. Get it going down quicker and quicker. Missing a few over here. Might have some stack up here we need. And there we are. That is missing 29. Was it over here? Let's make sure we actually have enough to actually fill this in, otherwise it would have been bad. That's why it's good to check your alerts. So now everything is built. We should see stone start to flow in. Right now we have stone down here. That is going to be used to make rails and such when needed. They'll start to get requested in when we have some available robots for it. Oh, and we remember to take that away and do this. There we are. Limited. So now we should have stone bricks. We should have stone being loaded. Just waiting for it to fill up. So now we should have 2 more trains going. I know we could get it to go a bit faster if we just do 2. As some of you have been telling me for quite a while. If you have one saying, okay, you'll send one at 8, and then you'll send one at, or at 8, then at 16. Then I have to redo this depending on how much I can actually be in a train, so I'll rather just keep it at 32. Just make sure we can very, very easily fill 2 trains. Because it only holds 4. That's nothing. So it is a bit much buffering, but that means I don't have to change these every time to the size of the wagons. Very good, there it goes. Should be going up here, so let's just watch the stone flow in. Don't know if you need to change these to blue, because this does output 1 full blue belt when fully upgraded, and this should be at the moment. Yeah, 12. So this will get enough, but it depends on how much this is consuming, if it's needed or not. So we're gonna add compressed blue belts. That's gonna back up, but we are unloading correctly, so it won't be an issue. I just want to see, can you consume every bit of ore we're throwing in? Because if you are, we'll just upgrade this one to go even faster. These are backing up still. Might have to... They're going all the way to the end at least. And things are backing up. Yeah, look at that. We have more than enough to handle this. So this is also stone brick flowing very, very well. So no need to worry anymore about that. So this is a stone brick. That is getting done. We want to get it back to our mall as well. Did we ever set anything up with stone brick? No, but we do want it in, because it's needed for at least electric furnaces. Let's take our car back to our mall. Let's just set up the stone brick. So we have everything we need. Let's just check that you are actually set up correctly. You are. Perfect. Let's go down here. Crossing the tracks, always a bit dangerous. That is fine. Keep the rest here open in case we need to add 8 more slots for our mall. Then let's just set up the stone bricks down south. Will pretty much be an unloading like this one. Let's see. Train unloading 1. That fits not, so let's take train unloading 2. That works. We'll take that away. We'll copy this part. But actually, ooh, you actually missed quite a few things in terms of getting it in. More specifically, or stack inserters. And a bit of power. There we go. That'll make our rail tracks, or rails. You'll go to there to get you hooked up. And do we have enough of these? We are missing 5. So, oh, these are going in. You. I'll just pick you up to make it go a bit faster. And then we'll see this work in just a bit, because you will be stone brick unloading. With a stone brick, thank you. That means now we should have both of those as well. See, stone brick unloading. Didn't we have a stone brick loading? What did I call you then, up here? Oh, I renamed it. Gave it the wrong name. Because you'll be stone brick loading instead. There we are. Now we should have both unloading and loading set up in a base. And then we can start to add in the trains for it to start to move. But before we do that, I will just go and grab a few more stack inserters, and then we seriously next episode need to get advanced circuits up and running, as that is the main bottleneck of our mall. So I'll be back in just a second. So here we are. I just went and got ourselves some more stack inserters to fill this in. And now we're ready to add the stone brick unloading and loading train. So let's add in 2 of you. Let's just do it over here as always. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. We'll do 2 at a time, we probably can. Depot until active. Depot until inactive. Then stone loading until full. Guess you start to see the gist of this. Stone unloading until empty. There we are. So that is pretty much what we need. Depot, brick loading, depot, unloading. Copy it over here. Give it a small amount of coal. And then we can pretty much send this off. Let's go to the depot with you. You can go to the depot as well. And then at some point you'll start to request things in. Do remember to change this, otherwise you will get in serious issue. Stone brick is less than 8k, you'll go. Let's just check the ones we made up here. That is stone, that is fine. It is open, so we should have stone trains going here. If we have enough stone, that is. We have nothing in storage, that is correct. And here are the 2 new ones. They're waiting for the stone brick loading to be done. Or available, which is about a third of the way there. Consuming a ton of stone as we go, and this one is just taking more stone in. So it will take a little while until this has normalized, but until then, it's looking pretty good. There goes the coal. Wonder what is missing the coal. It might be down at our power plant. No, not even. They might. Nee, wait, where are they going? Is it down here? They're going here because they already have 2 trains going in. So that is working very well. Otherwise, we're still holding pretty strong. So that's not an issue. Also need to hook this up, but that will be in a little while. Oh, I love watching our trains work. It is so good. There goes the stone. So I think this will be a pretty decent place to stop. Next episode, we will start to play around with our red circuits. As soon as we activate this, or at least get the plastic up first, but as soon as we activate this, the base is going to go into complete overdrive, because that will activate the green circuits. Activating these, they'll activate all for fuel and such, and then you'll see a lot of activity in the base. But look forward to that. If you think that's cool, do remember to leave a like on the video. And if you're new to the channel, do remember to subscribe as well. And with that, I've been Dgray, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye guys.